Now, many of you might be like myself and know very little about AI, yet, like any new technology that could revolutionize the world, we at least need to be aware of where it's heading and where no man has gone before. Like the Klingons invading the Starship Enterprise, AI is starting to rear its potential ugly head in the area of finance. For instance, my very favorite own son-in-law, Trey Jurgens, did something the other day. He Googled, with AI's help, the pros and cons of annuities. Now, before I show you the 5 things they mention about annuities, you have to understand, someone's perspective had to go into the AI to generate the responses to the question, should I purchase an annuity? And the problem with that is you may have misconceptions, you've got opinions, some of the facts may be facts but misapplied to the circumstances, which is why you need a retirement planning specialist. Okay, so let's go through the 5 things AI came up with on annuities. Well, first of all, basically they're saying they're very complex and they lack transparency. Earlier, we did a radio show. By the way, if you'd like to ever listen to the radio show, The Worry-Free Retirement, you can check out the times at TonyWalkerFinancial.com. But myself and America's favorite financial sidekick, Aaron Orander, we're talking about this. As he put it, these 5 things are just very vague. So let's go through them. That doesn't mean much. Number 2, annuities have high fees and commissions. Again, I don't know where these computer models are pulling that information from, but some annuities don't even have fees. Some of them don't even pay commissions, or they have lower commissions. So again, just to make that statement is potentially true, but in many cases totally inaccurate. Number 3, artificial intelligence tells us that annuities offer very limited liquidity and flexibility. Now, quite frankly, this can be the case, especially with longer-term annuities and what we call bonus annuities. So you have to be careful with long-term annuities, and if somebody offers you a bonus, that is true, there's limited liquidity and flexibility. However, this is why we at Tony Walker Financial always create a game plan and then purchase the annuity. The problem is, the reason so many people dislike annuities is a lot of people have had bad experience with annuities because they first did not have the game plan and instead just rushed out and bought an annuity. Number 4, well, this is really okay, I guess you could say. It might be true. Most annuities do not have any inflation protection built in. Some of them can have increasing benefits. But what AI is not taking into account is something we call the 3 halves of life. In fact, put this up, Aaron. You see, what inflation assumes is that you'll need more and more money as you get older because everything goes up in price. And that is true. Inflation is real and things continue to go up in price. But folks, as someone who's worked with all these retirees, what happens is for the majority of people we work through, as you go through the second half of life, that's not the case at all. In fact, most people don't need more and more money. They need less and less money because they're spending less and less money. Again, all the more reason you've got to have the perspective from a retirement specialist versus AI. And then finally, alternative strategies and diversification. Now, what this is picking up on is true. Annuities can give you alternative strategies and, yes, can diversify your portfolio. So with all that said, here's what I would say. If you want the truth about annuities from someone who has worked in annuities for years, why don't you do this right now? Why don't you download this particular guide I wrote? It's called Annuities Made Easy. And in it, you're going to learn the pros and cons of annuities. And then after reading that, contact us to get a written game plan and then see which type of annuities and how those annuities might be used could be best for you. So log on to TonyWalkerFinancial.com.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.